I also sometimes I think we get a little deep into the details of solution, and
I
it's
agree.
we're kind of arranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. It's like first we got to miss the iceberg, and I think if I were attempting to change the course of Marin Municipal, I wouldn't be talking about any of the solutions. I'd be talking about the problem. The problem being that there's a you know demand side fantasy going on, and that has to be dealt with. Because once people agree how much water we actually need, then it's clear we don't have it. And so right now, if you've got folks saying we've got enough, discussing whether we're talking brackish or ocean desal, or whether we're talking about direct reuse, and nobody cares. They just don't care because they don't think there's a problem. And so I feel like, um, you know, it's great when candidates understand the technologies and this and or have even solutions in mind. But nothing changes until Marin Municipal says uh, we have a problem, and that's not being said. We're starting to see say cracks in the armor where they're starting to say maybe we want to set a 20% max rationing, or they start mentioning whether it's demand hardening or things like that. But it's pretty clear. I'll go back to I'm very much a broken record on all this stuff, by the way. So you can record me and play me at each of these meetings because I say the same
That's
things.
true.
But it's very it's very much board members are politicians. They're either going to be dogmatic for whatever their thing is, or they're going to watch the dollars because that's actually what gets them elected. None of this other stuff, they don't care about any of this other stuff. The issue of, do people have choice of whether or not they want to have any landscaping? Do they want, are they concerned about growth? Those are the things that are going to end up forcing the issue. When somebody can show a water cup that is half full because we don't have enough, then we get to talk solutions. So that's just my rant of the day. But and I think I hear us. We all say it some, but it's just too easy to chase the shiny object of what's this agency doing or what's that agency doing. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a decade before any of these projects are in, if we're lucky enough to get a new board this time around. And the technology that we use probably isn't it hasn't been invented or at least commercialized yet. So we don't have to get too deep into that. That's all. That's my rant.